Okay, hi guys. This is going to be on fuzzy guards, something that I didn't actually think was in Skullgirls until very recently, but I'll give it my best shot at explaining how it works. Now, what I'm going to show first off is how, when you're hit with a high or a low attack and you block it, your blocking animation will remain either standing or crouching, depending on which way you blocked, until the block stun ends or until the next hit makes contact. So first I'll show Filia's jumping medium punch, and as you can see, the first hit, which is a high hit, keeps me standing and blocking, and then as soon as the next hit, which is a mid, makes contact, I'm able to crouch block. So I'll show that again, and then with a slightly different setup, and then with nothing interrupting the block stun. So when Filia hits with a jab after jumping hard kick, I can crouch quite quickly, but if there's nothing afterwards, then I have to wait until the block stun ends, until I can stop standing. Okay. Next, I'm going to show some uses for this, which, like I had in the other video, it's about hitting instant overheads, which I kind of define as just jumping and immediately pressing a normal, and it will hit a crouch blocking opponent when normally it wouldn't. So let's see if we can set that up. So what I'm going to do with double is hit with a jumping normal, which will hit high, and then immediately do another jumping normal to catch Squiggly while she's still standing. I messed that up a bit. There you go. Okay. Now let's see what happens if I stay blocking high. It all hits high, nothing's a problem. But what happens if I try to crouch block after the jump in? Which is what you would normally do to avoid getting hit by a low. I get hit, but I'm still standing. That's kind of weird, but that's what a fuzzy guard is. Now, you don't tend to see this very much, mainly because it's kind of extremely weak to push blocks, so I'll try to show how that doesn't really work out. But I'm sure there are situations that you can figure out for yourselves on how to use it. Now, the next thing was something that I was calling fuzzy guard, but I knew that it wasn't really the same thing. But it is another way to set up instant overheads. Now, when someone is being hit while they're crouching, they've got a different animation to when they're being hit while standing. And if you do get someone into a combo while they're crouching, you can just do a restand or a stagger, and it will put them into standing hit stun. And this is important because when they go from standing hit stun into a crouch block, like when you're doing a reset, then it takes a short amount of time for them to get low enough to avoid instant overheads, and I'll show that now. See how that hit instant overhead? Even though double was crouching, and jumping light punch whiffs on crouching double, I was able to do an instant overhead reset as long as I'm hitting double while she's standing. Anyway, that's Fuzzy Guards and I guess Fuzzy Recovery. Hope that helps. I'll see you guys next time.